Hi, you guys! Hi, Athena! I haven't finished your comic yet. Have you been writing more? Also, I think Jessica joined. Hi, Jessica! Happy Friday Eve, everyone! I'm so excited. Just that it's Friday Eve. Not that we really have big plans or anything, I'm just glad that it's Friday Eve. So I finished this last night, and I kind of had like a creative burst of energy, I guess, and like, hi Summer, I'm here. Sketched a couple other ideas. I have almost done with chapter 1. Ooh! I feel like you work so fast. So I did the vampire with a floaty, a pool floaty. She's not in it, but I thought carrying it would be like an easy enough pose that I could do it traditionally. Hi Lupita! And then I did this one, which is just, I'm kind of thinking like a split dye situation with the hair. Hi Grace! And then I have this one, which I don't really know what I'm thinking. Maybe another split dye situation and then like a gold, like geometric shape for like the background situation. So I don't know which one I want to start with today. I'm good, how are you? Hopefully a wonderful Friday Eve. I'm kind of, I don't know, it's either this one or the vampire one. I have a ton of free time at work. Oh, heck yeah. That makes for the best, like, drawing situation. I feel like this is the one that we should start with. So I think I'm gonna... Okay, vampire. I think that's what we'll go with then. I should have sharpened my pencils beforehand, because I still need to figure out... Letty, hello ma'am! Thank you for the gifts! As always, you spoil me. Upon entrance and exit and all in between. I haven't quite finished her mouth. I kind of struggle with vampire teeth, because it's like I'm already drawn such a small thing. I guess I could make her mouth open. Okay, let me sharpen my pencils first. I feel like that's the most important thing here. Ugh, sorry. It's like so hard to get out. Still need to get my friggin' tripod. Did you like my reminder to not be late? I did. I saw it red as I was setting up because I have my computer open right next to me. Okay, though with my new job I won't be able to draw as much. Oh, that's a bummer. You have to soak it up now while you can. Feeling a little bummed and low energy today. Oh no! Even though it's Friday Eve. That's okay. I think we're gonna have days like that for sure. There's no point in forcing yourself to pretend to be not bummed, you know? Well, I hope that the day is nice and calm for you, so that you can kind of just relax and maybe even rot if you can. I like a nice rotting day when I'm feeling that way. It helps, I think. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of... see-through. And then I just wanted to lengthen her elbow a little bit. Or her, not her elbow, her... this area. Bicep area? Okay. Some proportions will not be that great, so don't come for me. think we're basically ready for some color. That was the idea last night, was hopefully I could just bust out a couple quick sketches and then I'd be able to just immediately jump into coloring. Because that other drawing took me so long. It's nice when I can finish a drawing in one live. But for anybody that missed it, here's how she turned out. I did finish her last night. I like the gold accents. She is up on my Etsy currently, I believe, still. I don't think she's been grabbed yet. But I also added some, like, fake lace. Letty, call me out on that one. Because I know we were just talking about how much I hate drawing lace. Okay. So, let's see. I think I'm gonna start with the skin just because I know that it's gonna be... I'm gonna do like I think a pale gray color, perhaps? Like, I definitely want her to look not quite human. So, I don't know if I want to go straight with grays, though. I think I'll do like a red-violet color, perhaps. So maybe I'll grab RV91, my trusty 90s. Might be good for a base color, if not close to a base color, because RV91 is pretty light. Ooh, RV002 could be good. If I can find her. Hello? Where are you? I see R00. But I want RV00. I might be out of luck. Where are you? Should grab my swatch card for hoo-hoo markers. Hold on. Sarah, thank you for the goat, ma'am. How are you today? By some miracle. Okay. So, I also need my swatch sheets. Don't want to destroy anything. This feels decently full, so this will probably work as a base color. Great, except I slept on my neck wrong and I've got a kink now. No! I hate that so much. That always happens if I sleep really well, because it's like I was just so dead asleep that I didn't move, and always like my wrist or my neck or something. So hopefully at least you slept well. Hi, Mysteria! Forgot to add a hoo-hoo. Oh, for the markers and supplies and stuff. Thank you, Grace. Kayla, thank you! And thank you, Lupita. Yes, I use alcohol-based markers specifically. Okay. I don't know which way I want the light to be coming. I think we'll just keep it safe and go from this way. That seems reasonable. This is gonna be a really light color that I probably won't even really see, but it'll be great for blending things out, at least. And then RV91. Sorry, it's once again quiet for you guys because YouTube is where I have the music playing. It's hard to find a good angle. I mean, I constantly complain about it, so I know you guys know. But I'm like, today my eyes are struggling with a comfortable angle. Thank you, Suki! I don't get commission requests and it makes me feel like I'm not good enough. Girl, I feel that, honestly. I have some that I'm working on, so I'm like, it's one of those where it's like I'm currently working through a portion of commissions and I feel in the moment currently like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, fulfilled, because I have some that I'm still working on, but it's like every time I see, like every day that I see that I don't have another one lined up in the queue, I'm like, okay, eventually these ones are gonna run out, and then that's when everybody's gonna stop commissioning me, and then I'm screwed. And if it makes you feel any better, I feel like a lot of people, unfortunately, I mean, I don't think it's gonna make you feel that much better, but at least about your own art personally, I feel like everybody's kind of in a dry spell right now, like every kind of artist and creative, because everybody's struggling so much right now. Like, my Etsy shop is so dry currently, and then same with commissions. It's like they pop in every once in a while, but I feel like everything's just so expensive. Nobody has any like leisure money. So obviously the biggest takeaway is don't ever equate how many commissions you get or how much art you sell to your value as an artist. And that is really easier said than done. But Jessica, you know how I feel, and you know that I would pinch you. Pinch, I said that funny. I will pinch you if I see you in person and you're still feeling funky about your art. But I know what you mean. Always. I know you sell coloring pages, but do you have a coloring book? Unfortunately, I don't. It's something that I really want to have. I'd love to do, like, I don't know. I feel like this size is nice. I really want to do a coloring book. I don't have the funds or the knowledge for it. I've kind of dug around looking for manufacturers and stuff, but I feel like I'd want to set up like a Kickstarter or something maybe. It's just hard because it's like I don't know anything about that. And it's not that other artists gatekeep, at least not in my experience. Like most of the time artists are happy to talk about it, but it's like, I don't know. It's just hard to find resources, I think. But I do try to sell a good amount of coloring book, or like coloring pages. I do also have more coloring pages on my Patreon. I try to drop some, like a couple every week on my Patreon. It's kind of just like every piece of art that I create, I'll turn into a coloring page on there. They're not really in one place, I don't think, which is unfortunate, but it's like, I think you can start doing that now, actually, with Patreon, luckily. They have, like, collections that you can have now, which is helpful. But anyway, my point is, I do have more coloring pages on my Patreon. I make sun catchers and things, and everything has been so slow. Oh, I would love to get a sun catcher. Yeah, nobody has the money for anything fun anymore. And it is unfortunately a very common experience. It's not anything that you're doing wrong, you know, which is both a good and a bad thing, right? Girl, I haven't seen you in forever. Your live popped up above my messages for a split second. Hello and welcome back. The shading is insane. Thank you, Pringle. Nightmares are the worst. Glad you had a dream. Hopefully no more nightmares. Yes. Shay, thank you for the rose. We don't want to see the last one. Oh, yes! I did end up finishing her last night. I kind of had like a burst of artistic energy. So I finished her and I did add the gold. And I ended up doing this bar as a gold too. She is still up on my Etsy shop, I believe. And then I sketched out this one to work on. And then this one, which I'm planning on doing like a split dye hair situation, I think. And then this one, which I don't know exactly what the vibe is yet, but I might do like another split dye, depending on how this one goes. But yeah. And I might turn this one into a sticker, potentially. I think that'd be fun. Oh wait, we're not working on that one right now. Ehehehe. Okay. Back to this one. Let's see. It's always kind of fun to do like not natural skin color. Like purples and gray. Obviously it'll look a lot more fun, I think, once I add the hair color. I think I'm gonna go with black hair. Unless you guys think I should do something else, in which case I'll say, yeah, I'll bend over and do whatever because you guys have the best ideas. As seen yesterday when you guys came up with literally all the best ideas. Cherry, ooh, red would be fun. Jessica, thank you. Letty, you agree red? Yes, make her a sticker. I haven't made a new sticker in a long time. Wow, you've been busy sketching. Yeah, I spent like an hour last night just sketching. How do you make everything look so sharp? Do you mean like with the pencil lines? I appreciate that, first of all. Thank you. I try so hard. Thank you, guys. Black with... Ooh, yeah, what if we did... We could do black on the top and then like... I know they have like peekaboo color hairstyle things. Let's look up some ideas. We could also do a split dye situation with her. Red, then she's Cassiopeia coated. Ooh, I mean the coloring. Oh! Well, I feel like it might have something to do with the brushes themselves, the markers. So I use a combination of Ohuhu and Copic markers, and both of which I really enjoy the brushes for. I feel like you have a really nice amount of control to have like sharper edges but also blended edges, if that makes sense. I do feel like the Copic brushes are kind of nicer if you want the sharper look. But I'm getting more used to the Ohuhu tips, brush tips, which I was not super used to before, and I think that's kind of why. But thank you! Peekaboo streaks! Ooh! Ooh, red roots! Okay. Do you do physical art commissions? I do them at conventions. I do them very sparingly. If you are interested in one, I would say message me and we can talk about it. I don't have them currently available on my like commission sign-up form, but if you're interested in a physical commission, please email me because I have been considering opening those back up. I stopped doing them forever ago just because I stopped doing commissions for so long, and then I only opened up my digital commissions because they're just a little bit easier and I feel like I have more control over like detail and everything. But I would consider opening up physical commissions again. Oh, okay, I don't know if I wanted to have started with such a dark shadow color right out the gate. But that's okay, that's okay. Still want her to look very pale. So I shouldn't have done so much shadow. Is this 91? Yes. Should be fine, should be fine. She holding a pool float? Yes, she is supposed to be holding a pool floaty and like in a bathing suit. Are your digital commissions open or just the sketch comps? No, they are open. All of my commissions are currently open. I only have like 2 or 3 sketch commissions to catch up on. Letty, yours. And I think maybe just one more after. 1 or 2 more. And then my digital commissions, I am working on a handful currently, but I work on multiple at a time just because I can't. I'm not the type of person to be able to just work on one piece continuously until it's done. I have to. It's like when you are sampling perfumes and you have to give your nose a break. Like, I have to give my eyes a break, otherwise I feel like I do not catch like anatomy mistakes or just any mistakes. So if you're ever like, what's a tip for anatomy or anything else? Give your eyes breaks. Sometimes they be needing it. Because sometimes you get like blinded. It's like nose blind, art blind, you know? Maybe that's just me. I don't know. One day I'll figure out, you know, I probably could figure out how to get the YouTube thing set up so that you guys could both listen to the music and it's not just on YouTube. Because nobody really watches my YouTube lives anyway. Most of you guys are on TikTok, but I have to have the headset on for YouTube lives to be able to hear my voice. And then if I have the headset on, the music is only on YouTube. Okay, I still need to do her legs. I'm gonna add just a little bit of detail to the eyes, just for now, because you know me. I have no self-control. I put 1 dot down, never mind, it's too late now. There's no going back. I was like, maybe I will wait, because maybe I'll want to give her some dark makeup, and I don't want the pen to smudge, but oopsies, I already made a mark. I love pens that are this tiny. Like, for example, this is a 5, and then this is the one that I'm using, 003. That's how microscopic I get. I can't help it. I need to be able to make things sharp. I also have pretty shaky hands most of the time. And I feel like having a super itty bitty pen for details makes it a little bit easier. Okay, what on earth is happening with this music? What is this? Stop this nonsense. Hated it. Sorry, I haven't looked at chat in a second. Maybe I'll just color in the top lashes for now. I am gonna add some more lash detail, just not yet. So we're gonna deal with that. Okay, I do like the direction the skin is going so far, I will say. Do you have a YouTube? You sound super familiar. I do, but I'm not very big on YouTube. Like, I don't post very much. I just kind of started getting active on there again. But I haven't posted in a while because I have not had the time. Hi, Katie! Thank you! I love tiny pens. That's so real. Yes! I paint miniatures, so I definitely understand having different projects going on at one time. It's like, yeah, I don't know. The brain needs it. The brain needs a refresh every once in a while, you know? So it's like I'll spend a few hours on one, spend a few hours on another, and that's kind of how I divvy up my time. Also keeps things rotating even and ideally keeps me on top of things, but I do fall behind. It's only natural. Yeah, I had to take advantage last night of the fact that, like, I was able to draw at all. Because I was having one of those nights where it's like every sketch was like kind of turning out kind of how you were envisioning it. Like you were having a really good success rate, which doesn't always happen. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna use the rest of my evening to do nothing but sketch. And then I did, and it was great. And now I'm prepared because I have a bunch of drawings to work on, or color more specifically. I think I'm gonna... Booty. TikTok, don't get mad at me. She's wearing a bathing suit. It's not inappropriate. TikTok do be getting mad sometimes though, so. RB00. You know, I've really been wanting to do more traditional lately anyway, because I just kind of want to up my skills again with traditional since I've really been focusing on digital work. So this is kind of a nice break for me. I think I really want to do multiple traditional pieces a week now. Not that I want to move to only traditional, but I do just want to spend more time with my art supplies, you know? Refamiliarize myself with pencil and paper. What pencil is that for your line work? I'm using the Prismacolor brand Color Erase pencils. They're just colored pencils with an eraser, and they do erase pretty well. And then the pens are the Ohuhu brand. They're the liquid fineliner Kohala pens. Do you think that I should go back and color the pages you're reading? Ooh, that's a lot of work, but I'm never gonna say no to coloring. So Elena, hello! It's always Halloween in July. I feel like I always go for that theme every year. I wish I could draw from my head. It's hard sometimes, but I feel like once you've stared at enough things, eventually your brain is like, I kind of remember what that looks like. Maybe. Would be so cute with ruffles on the bottom, but I don't know if that's the vibe. Ooh, ruffles would be really cute. Were you thinking like kind of right here, the leg cutouts? It's a little late now just because I did color it. I mean, I guess I am probably going to do black for the bathing suit, but I'm too scared of ruining it, so I'm not going to do it. I wish I had added ruffles though. That would be so cute if she had like a little... Darn it! I should have looked up a reference for the bathing suit. I just drew the most basic one piece. This is like exactly the bathing suit that I own. And I will hold on to until I die because I love her. She's simple and she's perfect. Add the whites of the eyes in. Okay, I'm gonna take a little break from the skin, I think, because we've pretty much knocked it all out. I'll blend that more later. That's bothering me. Okay, so we have to figure out what we're doing for the hair. I am thinking peekaboo streaks. Is that how you... Is there a name for that? I'll look it up. Because I think like an under situation would be fun. Or just like streaks of red. High cut bathing suits are my favorite. Same! Or at least one of my favorites. I can't remember. A lacy cover up would be cute too. Why didn't I think more before I drew her? It's a cute bathing suit. Thank you! Okay. Let's see. What happened to Jellybean? I don't know. She hasn't been on in a long time. I've wanted to do purple or black under streaks lately so bad. Like in your real hair. I've always wanted to do a natural hair color, but I was always too... I went like a nearly... I thought it was brown, like an auburn color. Really, it was just like auburn undertone in high school. But it was basically black hair. And I loved it at the time, but I hated it like growing out because as it would grow out in between like coloring, I have blonde hair, and so my roots would come in and it literally looked like I was balding because my roots were so light that it just looked like my hair was like I had really, really thin hair, but it was just my roots. It's always so fun to look back on those pictures. Okay. So I think I'm gonna grab a red, then... maybe R27? I want like one shading color. I want it to be like a warmer red. I'll grab R17. And then I have to figure out where I want it to be. Poo, okay. I think... do we want it to be like just two fun streaks, or do we want it to be like the underneath? If we did it underneath, I think I would do like all of this red, and then just a little red here, all of this part red, and then maybe just a little bit of red in the bangs, if that makes sense. Oh man, my R17 is not... she's dry. Okay. Plan B, we'll grab R05, R24. R24. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do the peekaboo. At least I'm gonna try it. I want her hair to be mostly black, because I feel like that helps scream vampire. And also, the beauty is, if I don't like it, just color over it, right? Over with a darker color. So all of this will be red. And then... all of that. Probably better to start with more, because then I can cover up some of it with black as I'm coloring the rest of the hair. And then some of the bangs. Some of that will be colored over with black. Okay. And then Probably the same color or around the same colors that I used. Oh, I suggested ombre, but I like the red throughout. Ombre would be really nice too. That one's a little easier. Should add mini bat wings to the tube. That's actually such a good idea, like a little bat pattern. I'm gonna write this here just to remind myself. That gives it more of a Halloween look. Can't ever color my art. I always mess up and then try to fix things and make it worse. I'm exactly the same way, unfortunately. I mean, like, I color it eventually, but it's like I have to have a certain level of, like, confidence. I have to be in the right headspace. Yeah, Jellybean would always be on here. Probably life got busy. That's what I assume, but also I remember her mentioning that the daytime streams were a lot harder for her because I had switched my schedule. Because I was streaming at like the 4 or 5 o'clock, but now it's noon, which I know it's a lot harder for people in the middle of the day. That's just the time that works for me, though. Noon is kind of a nice time because it breaks up my morning and afternoon. Noon. Okay. I'm gonna grab NG07 and WG. NG7 is the lighter one, I believe. What color for the tube? Maybe gray with black bats? Ooh, gray would be nice, I think. Thank you so much! Bro, that looks so cool. Thank you! Yeah, I love the idea of adding the mini bat wings. That's definitely gonna happen. I was unsure on the color. Am I going the right direction with this NG07? Yes, I think. At first, I was maybe gonna do like a more of a classic pool floaty color, like a light pink or blue or something, but I think gray makes the most sense. Okay, and see, here's where these brush tips are just a little bit harder for me to get a super sharp line with. Actually, it might be easier that way. I don't know if that's even gonna show up, but I think once I get all of this placed, I'll probably outline the hair. I'm waiting for someone to say Draculora, because now that I'm coloring her, I'm like, I feel like somebody's gonna mention that, because I feel like, doesn't she have hair like this? Okay. I keep having to use the other tip. There we go. That helps kind of blend the two together, I think. Okay, now I have to cover her nice lash. So far, so good, I feel like. I feel like I should just switch to the other tip for the rest of this, maybe. Since it can be a little bit finer. Okay. That seems good. I'm gonna outline the hair now, I think. Her hair's giving me stocking vibes from Panty and Stocking. What is Panty and Stocking? Panty? Like panties? Oh my gosh, a vampire ghost with a suitcase, sunglasses, and Hawaiian shirt. I feel like that would give, what is that movie? Hotel Transylvania? Makes me think of it. It also kind of makes me think of, that one scene from Halloween Town that always kind of freaked me out when I was younger. That one where they have to get the, like, sweat of a ghost or whatever, and it's the ghost that's in the, what is it, just like a steam room or something? Wasn't he wearing a Hawaiian shirt? Maybe not. I could be thinking of something else. But that definitely gives, like, the perfect Halloween and summer vibes. We should get a Hawaiian shirt in here somewhere. For sure. For short. Okay, this is a little difficult. Might not fully ink all of it. Okay, also maybe I should grab... Oh, that's... No wonder that's so difficult. That was a 5, not a 2. I was like, why is this so hard to get a tiny line in? For my larger lines, I usually like to go with 2. Oh, so much better. Okay. And then line the outside again with that bigger one. Because it was actually kind of nice. Could add a white highlight to the lash to bring it back out. I think I will do that. I just don't know if I have a white that's thin enough. Hi, Mythic Arts! Which reminds me of... Oh, wait, yeah. Panty and Stocking. I'm gonna have to look that up. He was bigger and in a steamer and they locked him in, and when he got out he had ghost abs. Oh, he was in boxers. That's right, and he was like struggling to fit them still. Should totally use a white highlight for the lash, someone else suggested. Yes! I only have my gel pen, and then potentially I could get like a thin enough, or like a sharp enough pencil, maybe. Because this doesn't give a very thin line. But I have done that trick before, but I don't know how I did it in the past. Now, I used to, when I first started using tan tone paper, I actually used to use nail polish, white nail polish, and a thumbtack to get those crispy, fine white lines. Worked at the time, but then I realized that gel pens exist. Okay, so now I can take a slightly darker one and do just a little bit of shading. I don't think I'll do too much. Just want a little bit of depth in the hair. Which, using the pen will actually probably work too. You guys can't see that super well, but it's okay. didn't require too much. And then now I'm gonna go in with the red and start shading that, because right now it's more like a pink. That's not what we want. So that was R24. Let's grab R27, I guess. She's not okay. Probably need an even darker one, actually. But that will work for now. Okay. I think I'm also gonna just go ahead and outline her face, because now she's kind of getting lost. It's a funny show, it's not meant for kids. There's an old one and a new one. Oh, okay. I kind of assumed by the name, but I was like, is panty a word for something else that I'm unaware of? What kind of paper is that? I'm using the Strathmore brand toned paper. So usually I use the tone tan, and it's got a warmer color, but this one's actually the toned gray. But it's Strathmore. Just one of the toned ones. This is toned gray. Subtle pink is cheeky, like she had a chilled blood drink. Ooh! I like the idea of that. I'm glad, thank you. I really like the way the colors worked for the skin too. Oops. It's like a cooler red. It's the violet red range. And I was like, okay, it works because it's pale. Because I knew I wanted pale. And then, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna outline all of her facial features at this time, because I still want to do some shading, like makeup and stuff around there. So I'll wait on that. And then I'm gonna grab R59 for right now. There we go. This is a deeper color. Should add a little bit of depth. Okay. That's better, I think. Hopefully. So, I guess I should finish with the face. Do I want to add a little bit of dark around the eyes? I think I do. I'm gonna grab E04. Oh no, my plant. Get out of my way. E04. Okay. Just for a little bit of vampire makeup, I guess. And then I can do her, the rest of her lashes. Although this isn't quite as dark as I want. But that's okay. I haven't seen these lives in forever. I miss seeing them. Hello, welcome back. I feel like I've gotten a few people today that haven't seen me in a while. A mummy sitting in a lounge chair on a sandy beach. Would be cute since they're made of dust. Okay, Jessica, how do you come up with these ideas? Genuinely asking. Okay, I'm gonna have to get real up close and personal here. So don't mind me for a minute. If you see my face, no you didn't. So I need to get so close. Okay. There we go. I think that'll do. For now. And then I'm not gonna add blush. It's always so hard for me not to add blush. But I feel like I shouldn't, considering she is in fact a vampire. Hi, Beanie Hat! She looks so familiar. That's what I was thinking. She's kind of giving like Draculara vibes. The markers are Copic markers and also Ohuhu markers. Boop. These are my favorite if you want to screenshot it all. And then the paper is the Strathmore brand toned gray paper this time. Usually I use the tan toned. You can do like a pale blue or purple. Oh, that's true. I watch a lot of cartoons, I guess. Honestly, same, but I don't have these good ideas. Like, what the hell? You have a face? I thought you were just a voice and hands. Most of the time. Haven't had a bus and hand appearance in a while. Lupita, thank you. Maybe I'll do like a pale blush. I just feel like it adds to that vampire vibe if I don't. But I'm definitely tempted to, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I'm just gonna... I don't want to ink too much yet because I also want to color the this. Maybe I should find my super light colors to do that. I also need to figure out, because I need to color some of her skin behind, like, because it's see-through, but it's behind 2 layers of floaty. Well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna ink some of it. I need to hop off in like 5 minutes here anyway. So I'll just do a little bit of inking. She's obviously gonna have some awesome nails. I'll have to figure out what nail color, maybe red or black, probably. Usually do halter tops, but I thought that made sense for a bathing suit. Or maybe I was just subconsciously basing it off of mine. want to do that line yet. There we go. Man, I feel like such a lurker, but I love working on my own art and just listening. You are all always allowed to lurk. I myself am a lurker. I always prefer just having it on kind of in the background, you know? It's relaxing. Okay, I kind of messed up the lines on the legs, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's see if I can not mess up her booty. Oh, this is such a difficult angle. Kind of. It'll do for now. Hello! Halter neck bathing suits are painful after a full day. Yes, they freaking are. I was gonna ask if the tube was opaque. Yeah, it's supposed to be, my brain just shorted. Supposed to be not clear. I am gonna have some color, but I'm debating on how much I want showing through. Like, I think I want it to be a really light gray. You kidding? You have the cutest ideas. I appreciate you. That means a lot coming from you, especially because I really do feel like you're the ideal one here. You literally always have the best ideas. Okay, I am going to end it here though, because I need to hop off and get ready for some afternoon plans. Burgley, thank you! Also, I doubt you're bad at drawing swimwear. I feel like swimwear is like, it's just clothes, right? You know, like I can't think of any, so I just kind of default to this, but I feel like it's cute, it works. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will come back to this tomorrow. I don't think I will finish this tonight. So I will be... Oh wait, tomorrow's Friday. Gasp! Ooh, okay. Maybe I'll come back to this tomorrow as like an extra live. Potentially. I feel like I kind of want to because I was really having fun working on this. And if I don't, then I wouldn't have time to work on it again for a while. Well, anyway, we'll see what happens. Either way, we're doing the Baldur's Gate stream tomorrow on YouTube at noon, so hopefully I will see you guys there for that, and also maybe an extra art stream somewhere in the day, maybe not, we'll see. Either way, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.